Okay, so anything I need to know, or you just
Still rolling.
okay, cool.
Bottom of the third, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for putting on s'mores. Broadcast. Good one going on here. Better one slightly for the Rivers as they lead it 3-0 as the Aces looking to dent the scoreboard here with Lewis's third inning of work here. Pitches just off the plate for a ball. A lot of balls in play in the top half of the third. Bottom third, right? Yeah, yes, we are. Bottom three, indeed. Pitch by Lewis. Swung on and missed. A little out in front of that one. This is Mike Kuda for the Aces.
Kudos to him.
Kudos to him indeed. Kuda, ground ball to third. Tough play, that'll scoot foul. We'll do it again. 2 strikes on Kuda.
Yeah, well,
Running the ship here.
and the ship's sinking quickly.
The ship is right at Red Memorial Field.
Now the wind is wreaking havoc with paper. That's what I was referring to. Everything else is copacetic.
Pitch by Lewis is hit foul. Straight up. Over the stands and in the stands. Kuda staying alive.
Too many.
Kuda's out there pumping his strike. Swings against the good activity during a ball game. So when you get your chance, you're ready to go. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Kuda is gone on perhaps just off the plate on the outside corner. 1 away.
Is that the leadoff guy?
That was your leadoff.
Okay.
1 down.
Chop this.
That'll bring up Cody Massara.
Dakota.
Dakota.
Yeah, he's got one of those cool names.
Got a Dakota and a Cody.
Yeah, Dakota. Well,
Dakota. Which is light left turn here. Dakota, that name is also Dan Hampton's daughter's name.
ah,
And good friend Dan Hampton. We've gotten to Hampton OB about 5-6 years now. And of course, the news today that Steve Michael Mongo battling ALS. That was really sorry to hear that. And prayers to his family. And one of the great Chicago Bears of all time. Did you see that, man?
no, I didn't know that. Did not have time to follow up on any news other than the Cubs were beating the heck out of Milwaukee.
The Cubs did crush Milwaukee today. There's a big piece in the Tribune if you missed it by the time you're checking this out. But Dan Wiederer detailed what Mongo's going through and his
Wow.
wife and his son, and it ain't easy, that's for sure.
Yeah.
And prayers for Steve. And just a ton of courage.
I can stream it to my Twitch channel for you guys if you want it.
Yeah.
Go to twitch.tv/IlliniRyan in a second.
Let's go Illini Ryan.
Yeah, so I guess it's going to be demand view. We for some reason we just can't keep it, and it might be part of my laptop. It might be just this location.
Pitch to Dakota.
So I mean, I have internet here. I'm using my hotspot to get here. You know. Most people don't want to watch it on demand anyway.
5 people waiting for it.
Yeah, I'm one of them. I was going to have it on here.
No, we're going Twitch. Fastball hit foul.
Pretty good game so far. Pretty good game. Their guys finally started throwing strikes. Yeah. How many innings?
Does that mean Mr. Lewis is going 7?
No.
You got a busy schedule.
How far will the starter go today?
3-4 innings.
We're in the bottom of the third, so we got Jake Mills, our manager here, or the Rippers telling us that Lewis is going to go 3 or 4, so this is the third. It looks healthy to me, but it's early season. You know, he's blowing out any shoulders, right? Yep. You just don't. My shoulder starts feeling pain watching those pitches mount. He looks like he's having a good time out there. A little walk in the park. 2 strikes on the batter. Pitch. Ball 4. Dakota able to work a walk. Base runner for the Aces here. With 1 gone in the bottom of the third.
All right, and Jason Rivera.
And here comes Jason Rivera, who's been helping us out with the Wi-Fi. Has brought cake pops. Has done a pregame interview. And just seems like an all-around champion of an individual. I'll be honest, Max. I was looking at it thinking, why am I not that cool?
I was watching the Cub game the last couple nights against the Mets, and they had the first baseman for the Mets. The guy was, I think, Rookie of the Year. Alonso.
Yeah.
Looks kind of like Jason, build-wise.
Okay.
And I saw him crush those 2 balls out on the Waveland. And I've seen him crush some balls in these parks too.
I believe it. Jason Rivera with a ball and a strike count here. Runner on first. Kind of feels like a key moment in the ball game here for the Aces to get back in and trail them by 3. Pitch.
Oh.
High and in. 2 balls and a strike.
Just a side note here. Lewis's win and loss record over the last few seasons with the Rippers is a collective 19-3.
19-3.
With a 1.11 ERA.
1.11. You know what that is, Max?
That's called very good. He also compiled 171 strikeouts over 138 innings.
Wow.
So that's almost 1.5 strikeouts per inning.
Do we know his history before joining the Rippers?
I think he joined the Rippers in 2017, so you'd need to ask Jake about his previous history. I couldn't tell you that offhand.
We got 1 out. 1 out, 1 on.
We're live on twitch.tv/IlliniRyan.
Oh, okay. I'm going to
Personal channel, but
I have to figure out how to get on there.
Good job getting us on. Illini Ryan coming to the rescue here. Welcome.
Why didn't we do that in the first place?
Twitch community, welcome into some NM. Check that. CNM. SBL baseball. Written down 5 different ways, and I'm still messing it up.
Yeah, that's all right. I still get it wrong.
Next time I do that, you can have me do push-ups, Max.
No, I gotta have you run a couple of
Around the stadium.
a couple laps.
I think that's fine.
Have you do some wind sprints out there with the pitchers.
what's that acronym for your league again?
CNSBL.
SBL.
And I'm going to make this super easy going forward for you guys.
Vero takes
Here.
the ball 3 outside. There we go.
Love it.
All right.
Bang, bang.
Those are our very nice logo.
It's not that easy. A lot going on in that sport. We are live on Twitch.
It's a very nice graphic.
Illini Ryan.
Looks like the Illinois Fighting Illini.
So if I want to get that, how do I get that on here?
Yeah, I got you. Just give me your phone.
Yeah, go ahead.
Vero working a good at bat here.
I'm getting hungry on this advance. It's taking so long.
Yeah, we might have to order a pizza. Not sure what pizza you get in Bensenville, but whatever it is, I'm in. Runner going. Swung on and missed, strike 3. Throw down to second.
Oh, he aired that one out.
Really into center field, so that'll be a stolen base for Vero. It's gone on a high
Yeah.
fastball.
Just got to update in a second here.
Okay, very good.
There you are.
All right.
Chicago North.
Oh yeah, good quality.
BL. First time ever on Twitch, Illini Ryan.
That's right. We've never twitched before.
This is our first ever Twitch. I love it. It's
Swirling.
coming around here.
This reminds me of days at Candlestick Park.
You grew up in Giants?
Yeah, I grew up in the Bay Area. Yeah, hell, my father was a life master contract bridge player for operation basically, and his bridge partner was Stu Miller, who pitched for the Giants. So as a kid, I got free tickets to Giants games. I was the most popular kid in the neighborhood all summer long. Are we going today? Are we going?
That was the stick, I'm assuming.
Yeah, well, yes, at the stick. I also was there in '58 and '59 at Seal Stadium.
Say that again?
At Seal Stadium when they first moved out from New York.
Okay. We got a runner on second with 2 outs. 3-0 ball game with a 1-0 count. And
This is Joe Fram, I believe,
Joe Fram.
who I coached at Oakton Junior College. Well,
Might be.
maybe they changed it.
Looks to me like it's Michael Revy.
You know what? Maybe Fram was going to be late, so I bet he was a scratch. That's probably what happened.
Fram and or Revy at the plate here with 2 outs. And let's see if the Aces can find some green here and at the scoreboard. Pitch. Strike call on the outside corner.
27.
Alright.
Oh, it's not Mike Reevy. I know that because Mike Reevy, you would hear him between every pitch. He never stops talking.
Short lead out at second. Maybe he'll do a nice secondary lead to get a little juice here. Left fielder is shallow enough. There could be a play at the plate. That pitch is way outside for a ball.
Yeah, you got speed on second base. I think so. There. He'll be looking to score on anything.
Really kicking up right now. Pitch. Looking out at second. On the
Ooh.
foul. But he dug out that looked like that might have stung the hands.
Just a bit, and it's cold.
Yeah. We
Excuse
all
me.
felt that one, didn't we?
Yeah. Now it's time for a warm monster.
There you go.
Yeah, look, I'm kind of cold. A warm monster is like having a coffee. Yeah.
We've got 227s on this roster too. That's for more intrigue into who's at the plate. It could be Grant Phillips.
Oh, that's possible.
Making sure we're covering the bases here. Pitch. Off speed.
Yeah.
Outside in the dirt.
Grant Philippich.
I got
Yeah, it could be him.
27 Philippich. I got 27 Reevy.
Well, it's not Reevy. I know for sure.
Okay.
Reevy's an older guy. He's a pitcher, and he never stops. I mean, he talks to every pitch. He's a classic trash talker during the game in a good way. But I mean, he's hilarious. You'd hear him over in Cicero from here. He's that loud.
That's my type of guy. No sense in being quiet when you come out to the ball field. Have some fun.
He's a guy you never want to buy a beer at Wrigley because he'll tell you I'll buy the next one and meet you at Murphy's, and you find him at Murphy's and he's already leaving to go to the next bar for the next guy to buy him a beer.
I would say that's quite the nice strategy.
Yeah, it works for him too. He's mastered it.
That is,
It's called the Reevy factor.
little alligator arms for Reevy. Okay.
He's a North Park alumnus.
Dude, you got to have the likability factor to pull that off. Top of the zone.
Yeah.
Is a little too high, so ball 4.
But you notice he's missing high. Even he's gotten a couple swing and misses on high pitches, but I think this is where the fatigue and the not in the season form starts to kind of show. You're midway in the game.
I think 10 out of max. It's probably going to be, I would guess, the last inning here for those. Perhaps even the last batter.
Well, they don't have anyone throwing in the pen.
That's an excellent point.
They'd be right behind us.
2 on, 2 out. 3-0 ball game. Swung on and missed. Darius Lugo for the Aces.
Darius struck out the first time.
0 for 1 with a strikeout, trying to find a gap. Pitch. It's foul 0-2. How many we got? We got 3 viewers checking us out right now. We love you. Who just followed?
1986.
What's up, Jake M? Appreciate you.
That's Jake over here, the manager of the.
Hey,
Yeah.
Let's.
Like that over here.
We don't have a MLB rule that says you can't have electronic devices live broadcasting the game in the dugout. The Astros rule.
You never know how you build that social media, internet, Twitch, TikTok, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook following, man.
That's true.
There, strike 3,
Oh.
off speed.
Looking.
And indeed, Darius Lugo goes down looking. The Aces put on 2. They lead 2. To the top of the 4th, it is 3-0 Rippers. This is CNM Baseball on Sports Broadcast Solutions.
Sports Broadcast Solutions is a broadcasting network for everyone. We broadcast sporting events for people of all ages, including adult leagues, high school leagues, and kids. Complete with professional-looking graphics, broadcasters, color analysis, and commercials. We do pre- and post-game interviews with the players. In addition, Sports Broadcast Solutions does highlight films, including college recruiting reels, highlight films you'd see on sports news programs, and just simply highlight films for fun. Sports Broadcast Solutions also provides raw footage and live streams if you'd like. Subscribe to us and listen to our professional talk videos about relevant topics in the pro and college ranks. Whatever your sports broadcast needs, contact us at sportsbroadcastsolutions.com and become part of the digital world.
What is that doing? Anything?
This?
Yeah.
This is
just a phone
this is
charger.
to charge my phone.
Oh, okay. You switched it from the other thing. Okay. All right. Good. Yep.
Top of the 4th here. Owen still dealing for the Aces. Rippers lead it by 3. Stephen Ryan has grabbed a mic and a Twitch stream. And pitch just off the plates for a ball. 2-0. Thank you for being along tonight. 3 runs in the first for the Rippers. Nothing since. And that is strike 2 and 1. The count there. Top of 4. Pitch. And there's a strike. At the letters, 2 and 2.
This guy played in the Joliet
Our batter played with the Joliet Slammers Independent League last year. He did not like that call at all. Pitch. Just inside for a ball. 3 and 2. There's the pitch. Ooh, good swing, good hack. Good foul. I think we can all see that Matt Owens has settled in here now in his 4th inning of work. 0-7 tonight. Pitch. That's in the dirt. Ball 4. Perhaps I spoke a little too soon. Leadoff walk for Alexander. Alexander out at first. The Rippers looking to add on here. It's by Owens. Just a little high. Pitcher and catcher kind of reacted like they've been getting that call all night, but didn't get it right there. Ooh, hit hard to center, going back with trouble, sliding catch and a beauty. Wow, that was our defensive gem of the night. Good rip. I like to call that strong contact.
Joining you here until our favorite commissioner gets back.
I appreciate the camaraderie.
We're here. That was a heck of a play in center field there, Mark. I don't know. Wow, that was.
Yep,
Let's say pay to see that kind of action.
no question. And there's a
What was that?
thing with baseball. Nothing's happening until something is happening. And you gotta wade through the at bat, keep yourself present on your tippy toes for that contact and be able to react. That was a hell of a play right there. Top of the zone, if you went, yes he did.
And on a night like tonight, when it's a little chilly outside, you got to keep your muscles loose and warm.
No,
That ground wasn't soft though. That ground was not soft.
not at all. And I have taken to doing my own little standing shuffle here for self-preservation.
When you want to come back, let me know.
Pitch. Blocked, runner down to second though. A runner in scoring position with one out. Max is getting his energy drink on.
The warm monster. It's actually cold. As it should be. As it should be.
Pitch. Strike three call.
Ring them up.
And there are two away.
I'm going to pass the color commentating duties off to my man Max over here, but I appreciate everyone tuning in. Make sure you follow on twitch.tv/Illini Ryan. We appreciate you, sir. Defend our honor over there.
We can.
Thanks for the break. We appreciate it. I feel like one of those guys that gets the lead, go do TV for an inning.
You're like
Yeah, there you go. Yeah.
Zach Zaidman, Pat Hughes, Ron Coomer,
That's right.
and Max Rising. Damn it!
There you go.
Right there. None of them are the president of the Chicago North MSBL.
You know, we had another WGN on the TV side employee join our league briefly.
Okay.
Rich King.
Rich King.
Rich King came out. He used to do the Sunday 20-minute special. They'd go around. So he brought
Instant replay.
Yeah, he brought a crew out to Northbrook for our tryouts back in, I think it was 2003 or 2004.
And then he thought,
They filmed the entire thing. And it was our biggest tryout by coincidence. We had 104 people trying out.
wow.
And it was actually a moderately nice day in March in Northbrook. It was very.
Okay.
Anyway, he tried out. He was drafted by the 50s Orioles at the time.
Called strike three. That will do it for the Rippers here in the top half of the fourth. The Rich King story to be continued in the bottom half. What do you think?
Yep, absolutely. There's just a small part left to it.
All right.
It was
Chicago North MSBL baseball.
It was actually pretty cool.
Sports Broadcast Solutions is a broadcasting network for everyone. Instead of spending hundreds or thousands with all these college recruiting sites, let us put together your college highlight reel. For just a fraction of your potential college scholarship and significantly less than these recruiting services, we got this. In addition, we put together highlight reels for teams, including high school, your club team, or travel team.
My teammate gave me a great pass, and I just took it. The other team slashed me, took the opportunity, saw where the goalie was weak, and I just shot it there.
Solon, O'Connor, and Marsh back on defense, and Marsh gets a blowout. We got a breakaway, a 2-on-0, a shot, and a goal! So 3-3, the power play was officially over.
Whatever your sports broadcast needs, check us out at sportsbroadcastsolutions.com. Check us out and become part of the digital world.
Did you go to college broadcasting, or did you just kind of fall into this? Yeah.
What do you want to do with your life? Legendary Rich King story.
Yeah. So Rich was selected by the 50s Orioles. Our league is constantly changing in age groups. Was all prepared to come out and play. Had a uniform lined up for him, the whole 9 yards, and then unfortunately his wife suffered some poor health, and it precluded him from having the spare time to be able to do this.
Real life, you come in the ground ball down the third base line, just foul. Thought that might have had the line, but it did not.
So a few years later, we had a camera guy come out from WGN for our indoor tryouts, and lo and behold, Rich King was doing the show. Though he wasn't at the interview, it sounded like he was at the interview through the magic of today's technology.
Magic of television.
But he said his comment was he vaguely remembered trying out for this league sometime earlier. So
it's all a blur, right? I think people, correct me if I'm wrong here, Max, but I think that people look at it and you think you can do it.
it's always easier than it looks.
Yeah, and you get out there, ball's coming in pretty good.
Yeah, I think if you go to a Cub or a Sox game, and you listen to the people heckling, these guys, like it's like they expect them to produce a home run all the time or strike a guy out all the time or make every play. They don't realize that those guys practice 2-3 hours every day before the game. In general, we don't practice probably at all, and you still come out here and it's still pretty darn tough. It's a hard game to play.
It is. I mean, especially if you're a weekender. A lot of these guys have played high school, they played college. There's a certain skill set for baseball that is unique to baseball.
very true, very true. And we're very fortunate in our league. We seem to have attracted many ex-college players. We have a bunch of ex-minor league ball players who have played in our league. A lot of guys who played independent ball. So the caliber of baseball in general is actually through the ages is pretty good.
And that's not to say, by the way, that you shouldn't come out if you want to come out.
Oh, absolutely not. Yes, in fact, one of the things we've seen as the league has grown, the league started out with just 4 teams in 1988,
Okay.
and it reached its highest point pre-COVID at 53 teams.
Wow.
And now we're sitting at 47, I think it is. So it's been averaging with even last year with COVID, we still had 43 teams play 540 games in 90 days.
That's a lot of dudes. That's a lot of baseball.
Yes, it is. But we have a little something for everybody. As we're seeing here tonight, is a 24 and up game. We have a 34 and up division. They start Sunday. We have a 44 and up division also starting Sunday.
Ground ball to short. Barehanded. Nice play. Out at first. Wow. Look at Sanchez backing it up.
Yeah, Mr. Stecker on that play.
That is a hell of a play by Stecker.
And yeah, was that Mickey over there? Okay, I thought Stecker.
Look at that camera work.
Yeah, look at that. Well done. Well done. Yeah, Mickey's at second. I see. Huh? You should tell it. Yes, so they know. Give the guys their kudos. They can, batting orders wise here, they don't have to be, the minimum is 10, but you can add people to the order and they would then still rotate. They're not taking someone's place. You can also pinch hit.
You can bat up to 13?
You can bat up to any number.
You can bat whatever you want,
yeah.
Okay. Makes everybody else annoyed, but...
Well, there's
or just great teammates, one of the two.
You build your strength in your team by your team participating, so it's actually it's good strategy, and that's why this team always has a pretty good record. They've got great depth in their ball club.
Yeah, and listen, you got to know that guys are signed up to do this. They're not looking to in the air to right over by the line. It's gonna be a foul ball. Good charge in that one by our friend David Arnold. But so Max, tell me how, if someone is watching and they want to try out, how do they go about it?
Well, there are 2 things you can do. Each year, we advertise in Facebook like everybody else does. You can Google the league. We have a place where you can sign up for the draft and try out. Now, that's already happened for this year. However, those people who sign up through the course of the year, we accumulate the names. We contact them usually in the beginning of the year, let them know when the tryouts and draft are going to take place, and we tell them they should hit the cages, do their prep work in the wintertime because, again, we have a lot of guys already playing. You're not going to get a spot if you don't show up with a little bit of ability. You have to show some promise. If you're completely rusty and you haven't done anything, you're not. It's going to show, and it's not going to work in your benefit.
So if you are in the air to left, make that short center field. That's going to be Not a good read on that at all. It's a base hit for David Arnold. And that, indeed, is that our first hit of the ball game?
Yeah.
I was not tracking that. That is our first. Congratulations to David Arnold. Tremendous performance by Lewis all night long. Bunch of base runners, but not giving up a hit. Bottom 4 with 2 out. Runner on first, 3-0 as you see. Rippers over the Aces. Okay,
So back to basic. So basically, you sign up, you get on our list, we get you involved. Now, I've mentioned the younger age groups. We also have a 52 and up division. We have a 60 and up division, and we have, get this, we have a 65 and up division with 8 teams, and they play at 3 o'clock on weekday afternoons right here at this park. There's a game every day, Monday through Friday.
65 years old.
65, and many of those guys are in their 70s. And they're playing get 90-foot bases. They have a couple rules that are different from our other divisions. There's no base stealing, so the catchers don't have to try and throw to second, and the pitchers don't have to worry about holding guys on. But they have some limits, but they play a very competitive game, and it's well balanced. And we went from 4 teams to 8 teams in 2 years.
Telling me that there are 7-year-olds out there who are getting in a crouch catching.
Yeah. In fact, I think you could hit this pitching. So
that's what life's all about, though, right? Getting
right.
out there and doing things.
Well, and here's the funny thing: many of these guys who are playing in that division were in this league when I joined it 32 years ago. So they never stopped playing, which is why the age becomes a little bit less a factor. It's deceptive. If you haven't played baseball and at 60 you decide you want to start playing again, not so easy.
Right.
But if you've been playing at least fast pitch softball or even slow pitch, doing something all those years, you have a shot.
Well, my good friend and softball leader Ken Hendrickson, who's one of the best unlimited pitchers I've ever been around, if not the best. There's a video that I put out on YouTube as ball gets away and Young's going to go down in a second. How to throw an unlimited pitch softball. He's in his 60s, and he's pitching against
Guys are
30-year-olds.
Oh yeah,
and,
yeah.
And that ball can come at you real hot. I'm always worried that he's going to take one.
Sure, because the guy who plays the fast pitch softball, he's never had arm trouble. There was no arm injury from pitching.
Right.
They had what was the guy, Eddie something who played with the 4 guys on the field with him. Who's famous. He's in the softball Hall of Fame.
Swing and a miss, strike 3. We'll continue that talk coming on back here. Lewis continuing to roll. We're going to the 5th. Rippers 3, the Aces nothing. This is CNM SBL Baseball on Sports Broadcast Solutions.
This is actually a pretty good game. Maybe it was just the clarity of my voice that was.
You're coming in great, and you can hear Mark, but I think I'm hearing Mark
Through your mic.
Oh, because I'm so close.
That can make it tricky. Yeah. Can they hear me right now?
I can.
Yep, you can use it.
Why don't you just go ahead and turn it off?
Yeah, I got you.
And then that's one less thing to be plugged in.
Rippers and the Aces here in the top of the fifth.
So this is plugged into this laptop.
Swing and a miss.
And I don't know
Late on,
what we're doing with
late on a fastball. Doing our very best to battle through some fun extravaganzas here tonight. Ain't that right, Steve Ryan?
Oh, yes. It's always fun with technology.
We're not using.
Using his phone.
There, I wasn't sure. So this is going to be a.
Sorry, Mark.
It's okay. Pitch is down low.
Do this. This is about as close as we're going to get.
Again down low.
Microphone.
Don't pull too far with this stuff.
Okie dokie.
Yeah, there we go. Kind of ease that over. Maybe.
You good? You need this?
Microphone check.
Swing and a miss, top of the zone. Perhaps a little bit out of the zone, actually. 2 strikes on the batter.
It worked.
And there's strike 3 to start the 5th. We might be seeing Owens getting a little stronger.
You want to talk loudly into this one.
All right.
That you just talk loud.
Okay. I
Coming
don't have a
low.
problem being loud. My wife says I'm excessively loud.
I don't know. That's what my girlfriend says. Must be a broadcaster thing.
Yeah.
I get
I'm
called.
on a broadcast. I don't have that excuse.
I get
Need a league, man.
I get called out for mumbling.
Yeah.
Tell you what, why don't you hand me that laptop over there if you're not using it? Are you charging your phone off that still?
You're good.
Get this out of the way.
Yeah, march away. Alright, what's the damage here? 2 outs?
1 out.
1 out.
1 out. Top of 5. No runs in. Phone's ringing. Make that 3 outs.
Bottom 5.
Make that.
Bottom 5.
I got a little distracted with the technological move. So bottom of the 5th, here we come. The Aces looking to dent the Rippers and get on that scoreboard. It's 3-0. Oh, okay. Uh-oh.
But no harm.
All right.
Yeah.
stereo stuff at home, you know.
Yeah. Yep.
Tape it up together. It's always going to be a disaster at some point. What was that? Was that a pitch?
Now we're in the bottom of the fifth here in a 3-1 ball game, a 3-0 ball game, excuse me. And an off-speed pitch as Lewis staying in there, getting through 5. He's given up 1 hit tonight. And we've had a little bit of a spill of the monster drink, which was unanticipated, but yet we are adjusting on the fly here.
I'm trying to keep containment area.
Fastball down and away. Nope. 2-0. Get that scoreboard rolling, baby. Lewis's pitch. That catches the corner. Exactly right. Even the Marquee Sports Network, even NBC Sports Chicago, stuff happens. It rarely happens for us at Sports Broadcast Solutions. That's outside, ball 3. No, I don't think so. 3-1. 24% juice on that bad boy. We'll see if we can hold on here. Pitch. In there for a strike.
It's our version of Shea Stadium. We're playing here sometimes. The planes are so low and so loud you can't hear yourself.
Well, we're right by the airport. I mean, when you come over here, you drive right by O'Hare. Got to see some. Well, I love seeing the planes. There's ball 4. We do have a lefty warming up here in our bullpen right behind us.
Bring in the paw. Not Patrick.
Yeah,
absolutely. I hope it's enough. They don't have paper towels.
this will be what we need. I've been standing here like a personal spreading.
Short lead at first. Lewis taking his time on the mound. Pitch. Inside for a ball. 1-0. We are in the bottom of the 5th. Ace has been looking to figure out Mr. Lewis all night long. Pitch. Swung on and missed. Fastball right down the middle.
All right, Lake Erie's been cleaned up.
That's a win. We creatively, without paper towels, we had to go to the bathroom, I believe, to bring in the toilet paper, and that's a lesson in whatever you can do in life. You got to get it done.
It was very absorbent.
Good absorbent toilet paper. That's what we need. There's a strike called. 1-2. It wasn't you didn't feel the fluffy Charmin?
No, you had to have a fair amount of it.
Yeah. Redmond Memorial, they rarely spare expenses, but toilet paper might be someplace that, every now and then you don't need to go top of the line. Although it would be nice. Pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. That is our first out in the bottom of the 5th. As Mr. Kuda is retired. Yeah, right. I absolutely think the lights are taking effect, and you probably can hear at least a faint buzzing in the background as the lights have been turned on here for a good 30-plus minutes now.
That's my stomach.
That too. I've been thinking about what I'm gonna pick up on my way home for about an hour, which I was free plug. I'm thinking Marie's, which you might know.
Yes, they do, as a matter of fact.
The pizza place on Lawrence, which I'll be driving right past, which is on the way to your homestead there.
Yes, it is. Actually, it's not a bad suggestion.
Right? Good underrated thin. That's always delicious. Very versatile, too. Could do a good salad.
Gotta have that balance.
That's right. That's right. At least one vegetable in there, and although you could just throw a veggie on the pizza with your little sausage, mushroom, onion, and come on.
I'm not sure that counts.
It shouldn't count. It doesn't taste like it counts. Fastball is high.
I think those are more decorative than they are nutritional.
Yeah, I'm not sure you score any points with your doctor when you tell him, I got the sausage, mushroom, and onion large special at Marie's on Friday at 11 o'clock driving home, or 9 o'clock, whatever it's going to be.
Why my cholesterol so
Speaking of doctors, we have quite a few of them in the league.
Is that right?
Yeah, orthopedic surgeons, heart surgeons, ER doctors, oncologists,
I love
psychiatrists, you name it, we
nothing's
got
going
it.
down on your end. Nothing's happening in the game.
Actually, they've been known to step in some emergencies.
Really?
They've done a great job.
Oh yeah.
Plus, we've got paramedics, firemen. There's several firemen playing in this game.
Yeah, isn't Mr. Shuchuk?
He is a member of the Chicago Fire Department, and I believe Dakota is also a fire department.
Okay. So I got to be a guest umpire of Chicago Fire versus Chicago Police a couple of years ago at Guaranteed Rate Field, which was a great experience, and he was out there for the fire. Yeah.
They were probably like the finest. Chicago finest. Used to be. We're in this year.
Okay. It was. I don't remember it being anything but just a cool experience, and I thought I did a great job both at third and down the right field line. Nothing got by me, Max. Exactly right. I brought the determination, pride, all of it. Pitch. Outside. Trying to remember the manager's name for the Pumas, because he might ring a bell for some people out there. He was, when you play in these leagues, and the guys that actually run teams, they tend to be just so solid. They're organized.
I would say that's probably the case in 87.5%.
Okay.
We've had a few nut jobs on the team. Somewhat less than solid. Definitely unshaken.
Yeah, Max just gave me a look like, not every single one of them. Okay, let me say this. It is a treat to play for a very solid manager.
Absolutely.
Swing and a miss, strike 3, 2 down here.
I tell you, Lewis is really healing out.
Yeah, I think he might be emptying the tank right now, perhaps.
I'm not sure because after the monster spill, I stopped keeping the book, but I have a feeling he may be close to double digits in the strikeouts.
It's got to be. I wonder, do you feel that the next day? Is it no big deal?
I think he might tomorrow.
Yeah.
It's chilly out here tonight.
Yeah. Short lead at first. 2 down. 3-0 ball game. Swing and a miss. Top of the zone. Swinging through it. Yeah. Bottom of the 5th. Playing 7. It's a 3-0 ball game. Getting some support from the Rippers' first base coach / skipper / dual purpose. How'd you fall in love with the game, Max?
My dad, basically.
Yeah.
Go out playing catch as a kid. Coach helped out the little league team I was on. I started playing organized ball when I was 9 years old, which would be back in 1958.
That's awesome. Nothing like Little League. Remember those days with Great Mouse. Runner going, throw down to second. It's going to be one hop. It's a little bit late. That's going to be a stolen base. Good job all around right there. Good job picking it up by the shortstop, and throw wasn't perfect, but it certainly got down there, and it was, you had a slower runner, he would have had him.
Yeah, baseball is one of those kinds of things. I think once it gets into your blood, it's kind of hard to get it out of it. Too short for football and basketball.
There's, I play everything, or at least I used to play everything.
I can see that.
Yeah.
You have that kind of all-sport kind of guy.
Yeah, and right now what I play the most, Max, actually is tennis. And you're out there and you just get to hit a zillion balls. And there's a certain level of nerves in that. There's another lunatic on the other side of the net in the leagues I play in who's there's a foul ball. But then when I play in Monday night or Sunday softball, there's a level of intensity just stepping in the batter's box that you really don't get from any other sport.
That's really true, and it doesn't change. The older you get, it's no different.
Right.
Every time, it's just a challenge. You're facing that pitcher down. You're determined not to fool out of yourself.
Yep.
Good job.
It's a whole ritual. You get in the box, you say hello to Blue, maybe you say something to the catcher. You look out, you try. You always gotta. I try to give a little intimidation factor. I'm not here to play around. They probably rewrite through it. I mean, that's exactly what's going on right now. Look at that look. I don't know if you can totally see it, but Jason is. Yep. Swing and a miss, strike three, and that will do it for the Aces in the fifth. Yeah, he did.
You don't want him to extend on the ball. It's up because he's very strong and he'll drive the ball. Breaking balls down. This guy's pitching well.
Yeah.
This early in the year. Pretty impressive.
To the sixth we go. 3-0. The Rippers on top of the Aces. This is CNM SBL Baseball on Sports Broadcast Solutions. right, we've got a new pitcher for the Aces to start the top of the 6th inning in a 3-0 ball game. And I do not see number 10 on the roster, so we'll have to figure out who that is. Yeah. Pitch to Bowling is upstairs for a ball. We think it's Gunner?
Yeah, who you talked to earlier?
Okay.
Yeah, so Gunner Vegas is the manager.
So the manager making a great move, putting himself in. That's what I'm talking about. And Gunner having a slight issue finding home plate just to start it off here, but maybe we can get a scouting report from David Arnold on what Gunner brings to the table. Bowling at the plate. Fastball high. And that's ball 4. So runner for the Rippers to start the top of the 6th. Right, 3 runs in the first and nothing since. That's true. Let's see how this thing goes from here. Been some good pitching performances just inside. Catcher holding the pitch for an hour. Hey, it's Friday night. It's the 6th inning. It's a 3-0 game. Let's get some calls. Gunner's been a little all over the place, so sometimes that ends up costing you. You do throw a strike. I think it might have right there. Gunner Vega. Huge cash, huge cash. Pitch in the air, right side. Arnold going back, looking, trying to find it, and it'll land foul. Good effort by David Arnold. Short lead at first in a 3-0 ball game with nobody away here, top of the 6th. Rippers and the Aces in the opener. And that ball's hit hard to the left. Coming on. Can he get there? He cannot. That's a base hit. Down to second goes Bowling. Base hit.
Almost hit a force in second.
Yeah.
Wait to see if it was going to cut. Again, the wind knocked that ball down a little bit.
The wind didn't. You're absolutely right, Max. I think the wind did have a little effect there. Do we?
Adds a little bit to the illumination factor.
There we go. There we go. right, so top of the 6th. 2 on, nobody out. Pitch. Curveball in there for a strike. Might have been the best offering so far tonight from Gunner, who dominated our pregame interview. Good energy, fun to talk to. Oh, is that right? Okay.
He took over towards the end of last season, helping out in an assistant manager role, and now he's taking on the reins this season.
Very nice. Nothing like taking on a little more responsibility in life.
He's one of those solids you're talking about.
One of those solids. Tim Denny. It just dawned on me. That was his name. Who ran the Pumas. Denhe. How about that, Max? It only took me to the 6th, but it came around.
Right, I'll have to check with my Austin contacts.
I think we have plateaued in our temperature. Felt like it got cooler, and now it's kind of settled in here. Not to jinx us.
Well, it actually felt warmer a few minutes ago, but it seems like it's kind of gone back to that level where you were talking about. They don't have to worry about the beer getting warm in the parking lot.
No, they do not.
Not that there's any beer or drink at the parking lot, because that would be a violation of
We don't want that. This is
an expression.
right. That's what going to the bar after the game is for. Yeah, right. Myers Tavern in Glenview was always our number one.
I can tell you, I spent many nights at Myers.
It's a great spot. Nothing like a Monday night post softball cheeseburger at Myers with a dab. You can't beat that.
We used to play games at both Northbrook and also at Loyola Academy. At
Right.
Their newer field. So Myers was one of the go-to spots.
Yep.
And they still serve tater tots.
Right, 10 tots for every sandwich. My main man Gus out there getting her done. Pitch, swing and a miss. Strike 3. That's our first out of the 6th. Oh, so 1 gone here with 2 on in a 3-0 game. Where else do you play at, Max?
Well, we are very fortunate that we have been using the Oakland Community College baseball field since 1994. Our
Wow.
league actually raised the money to put the lights in and the grandstand there.
Wow.
And we've had an exclusive lease with them for going on 25 years almost.
That's
So it's been very, very good. It's a great ballpark just like this. Very few leagues can boast 2 college facilities, and we accommodate close to 75% of our total league games between the 2 venues.
very cool. Fastball. Oh, wow. Pick for a ball, and the throw down to first, and bowling wisely going from second to third. That was excellent base running. Reading it well. And now 90 feet away from the 4th run of the night for the Rippers.
We also play a few games at Rec Park in Arlington Heights. Here in the lovely downtown Arlington Heights area, which has really come a long way.
It has.
And at Heritage Park in Wheeling, which is an all turf.
Okay.
It's a turf facility, which when the weather's bad comes in handy because we can get games in there where we might not get them in elsewhere.
That versatility can for sure help. There's no doubt about it. Throw to first, runner back. First and third. 1 out here. Max, you guys are playing crossover leagues too, right? You take on some varying competition. Here's a base hit to right field. That's going to get down. A run will score. Another runner heading to third. And it's a base knock for Mr. Ludwig. And the Rippers go out to a 4-0 lead.
Yes, this year we actually started up playing crossover games with the LaGrange MSBL, which is an 18-0 league that features a lot of college baseball players.
Okay.
And we will be every game, so then our teams from our 24 division and our 34 division will be playing against them. And we also are playing the Central Suburban MSBL in playing their 30 division and playing some games against our 24s and our 34s. So it's going to be an interesting mix. Our 60s cross over with the 60s in the Central Suburban. So that's new competition, different faces,
Yeah.
different fields. Creates for a little more interest.
Swing and a miss out in front. How many games do consist a season for your standard team?
The standard season in our league for divisions 24 up through 60 is a 24-game regular season. With playoffs, postseason playoffs, usually best of 3 series, quarterfinals, semifinals, and then if we have time, we like to do our championship series as a best of 5.
Best of 5.
Mixed for pitching strategies for rotations. One guy can't dominate.
What time of year is that normally played?
Usually mid-September into early October is our postseason. We have probably one of the longer seasons. We start here, as we are tonight, late in April and go off the entire summer. Most teams, they will average 2 games a week, which for baseball is ideal. Gives you that muscle memory that you need, and playing once a week makes it very difficult for this game, this skill level.
And a reminder that the key to all of this is to have a very either A, non-existent, or B, supportive home life. One of the two.
Or just basically say you have a lot of business meetings.
Yeah, right? Those are always conversations.
On the other side, the baseball league does actually reduce the divorces caused by extramarital affairs numbers down because you're too busy playing baseball to get into mischief.
See, there we go. There's a positive. I'm out. I'm playing baseball. Getting a little exercise.
And my wife tells me that my mistress is baseball.
Well, and she's right.
Yeah, but you can't catch an STD.
That's
Maybe a baseball or a divorce.
well, hey, it's all about partnership in this world, right? That's runner goes, and that's ball 4. So they're loaded up.
Hey, is that still from Arizona? He plays this game.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
You'd think being a fireman, you'd get his full
All right. 1 out, bases loaded. Ripper's trying to blow this one open here. And that's a fastball up high for a ball 1-0. It's been a little bit of a scuffle here for Gunnar Vega. See if he can find it here and get the aces out of it. Pitch. There's a good fastball for a strike. Swung on and missed. Yeah, absolutely. Here it is. Let's see if he can hit it. Pitch. Ooh, a little off-speed changeup.
Nice pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Now what does he do? Back to the fastball, or are you going to throw another change? I was feeling gas. There was gas, and he got him. Called strike 3. It's dropped by the catcher, but that does not matter. So 2 outs, and the bases remain loaded. What were you saying? Right. Yep.
Hey. Good. Good, thank you. Another year. Here we are. He reminds me of Prince Fielder. Yeah, he looks but not that build. Yeah.
Top of the zone. A little bit high on the off-speed pitch.
Oh, okay, yeah, nice. Hey,
He's got the outfield. He has a key hand. Absolute key hand.
why is he?
He's got well, probably because they got other guys out there, run around, pull something in the cold weather. Yeah. Again, he's older than some of these guys. He plays in the 34 league also.
Ground ball to third. Foul. Yeah, good contact. And this is all wood bats, correct?
Yeah, we've been all wood bat now, I want to say, for the last 6 years.
How many bats do you think a team goes through in a year, Max?
Not as many as you think. The first year or two, they were breaking like toothpicks.
Okay.
Most guys buy the higher end quality bats, not what you're going to find at Dick's or some of the types of places. And like anything else, once you get used to using wood bats, realizing that it's not like aluminum where you can hit the ball anywhere on the bat, and you've invested in your bats, you take better care, you don't break as many. Pitchers still like sawing them off.
How much is your standard wood bat? Swing and a miss.
Quality wood bat's going to run you, depending on where you buy it, anywhere from $85 to $130, give or take. And there's lots of options out there in the market.
Which is a lot less than your standard softball bat, which is $200-300 generally.
If you go with a Louisville Slugger or a DeMarini,
Yeah.
bats,
Yeah.
in baseball, even the BB core bats the high schools and colleges use, you're looking at bats that retail for $400 to $500. And if you play with them in this kind of cold weather, you can damage them.
Yep, that's exactly right. That was ball 4. All the runners were moving there. So our 5th run of the ball game has been scored by the Rippers here.
Josh Hader's coming in.
Sure. And we do have a Josh Hader lookalike and warmed up here, lefty.
Even dye his hair.
Yeah, that's true. He's not blonde. All right.
Nice pitch.
Fastball swung on and missed.
Pulled a string on him.
Oh, did I miss that? Was that a changeup?
It looked like a slider, actually.
Okay.
It had some downward break on it. It had a little velo.
Pitch. There's a fastball. Called strike 2.
One thing we have been complaining about the cost of wood bats disappeared after 2 years.
Interesting.
And all I hear is
Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Throw down to third. He's going to be safe. Ball gets away. But that's 3 outs anyway. Yeah, that's what I thought. All right. 5-0 to the bottom of the 6th. Thank you for putting us on at Sports Broadcasting Solutions. This is CNM SBL Baseball.
My name is Ryan Kearns, and I am the Social Studies Department Chair at
Sports Broadcast Solutions is a broadcasting network for everyone. We broadcast sporting events for people of all ages, including adult leagues, high school leagues, and kids. Complete with professional-looking graphics, broadcasters, color analysis, and commercials. We do pre- and post-game interviews with the players. In addition, Sports Broadcast Solutions does highlight films, including college recruiting reels, highlight films you'd see on sports news programs, and just simply highlight films for fun. Sports Broadcast Solutions also provides raw footage and live streams if you'd like. Subscribe to us and listen to our professional talk videos about relevant topics in the pro and college ranks. Whatever your sports broadcast needs, contact us at sportsbroadcastsolutions.com and become part of the digital world. Sports Broadcast Solutions is a broadcasting network for everyone. We broadcast sporting events for people of all ages, including adult leagues, high school leagues, and kids. Complete with professional-looking graphics, broadcasters, color analysis, and commercials. We do pre- and post-game interviews with the players. In addition, Sports Broadcast Solutions does highlight films, including college recruiting reels, highlight films you'd see on sports news programs, and just simply highlight films for fun.
Yeah, just make sure I have no monster drinks.
Yeah, right. Get this coffee out of the way.
Yeah. I don't want to.
Colin Cruz, the left-hander, is on for the Rippers here. They lead at 5-0 in the bottom of the 6th. Pitch. That's
So
the ball.
speaking of lefties, last year a team that was in our league, they're not in it this year, the Expos, had a local kid come play for him. He was a Double-A member of the San Francisco Giants. But because of COVID, the minor leagues didn't play last year. So many minor league ball players found themselves playing in leagues like this around the country. So a game at Oakton, the guy came in, he's facing the Rippers to pitch in relief. In the 6th inning, struck out 6 straight guys. Not one guy hit a foul ball, put the ball in play. We had gunned him at 94, 95, 96 at different times. Unbelievable. He comes up to bat. The Rippers had the lead in the bottom of the 7th inning, and one man reached and got to second, and he was up to bat, and because he was an ex-pro, they walked him intentionally to set up the double play. The next guy comes up on the first pitch and smokes the ball, left-hand hitter, over the right field fence at Oakton, across the street into the trees.
Wow.
For a walk-off 3-run homer to end the game.
Wow, that's awesome.
But it wasn't the pro guy that did it. It was a regular guy. It's kind of funny.
Well, you got.
But
It starts to look a little bit easier after you're.
yeah.
You know. But that's also. You know. You see the level.
Yeah. Oh, you can. It's a whole different species.
Yeah.
I mean, these guys here are pretty good.
Right.
I mean, see, they're you know, that guy was just the next level up. So,
Nice guys.
another former player in our league was Rich Nye, who pitched for the '69 Cubs.
Okay.
He played in our league for many, many years, and played on a lot of our Arizona teams.
Hit foul off to the right.
Also playing with our Arizona teams, Jerry Hurston Sr.
Okay.
Yeah, for the White Sox.
Yeah, of
for
course.
years, and he managed and coached for them in the minor leagues, as well as Jose Cardinal.
Oh my God.
We one year had all 3 of those guys on the same team.
You know what that is, Max?
Ringers.
Yeah. And love of the game.
Love of the game, and they were the best teammates to have. I got to tell you, it was so much fun playing with them competitively and listening to them and
Right.
watching them not use metal bats when everybody else were.
Yep.
They didn't need to.
Now, you know, when you've done something your whole life, and Father Time, of course, takes you away from doing it on the biggest stage, I think it's hard just to
Walk away.
Yeah, although swinging and missing the dirt strike 3, throw down to first is a good one. Nice job.
Good effort coming down the line.
Veteran first baseman. Getting over there, no problem, taking a cannon.
Yeah, it's spring training. There you go. He can flat out play. He can hit. He hits at any age.
Now that's
He's a
a
beast.
baseball player.
He's a beast. He pitches a little bit and then he throws his junk up there. It's frustrating as hell.
Who's coming in here? Oh, it's Bob.
Yeah, can't recognize you under the mask.
Yeah.
Hi, Max.
Hi, how you doing?
Good.
Good. How you been?
I'm good. How have you guys been going today?
Well, we had a few glitches, but these guys have done a great job in spite of some technical stuff, which is nothing of their cause or fault, you know. But
It's
yeah,
like, you guys like need a photo or something. Look, you got professional photography. You got
I know. Isn't this great? We got the booth, we got the table.
I know. Somebody did take a photo of all this, didn't they?
Probably not.
What brought you over here, Bob?
I'm dropping off my camera for Kyle for tomorrow, and he's got to come back here.
Yeah,
later
he
anyway
said
to
he was
pick this
coming
up.
over here after his football game.
Yeah, I see. So you must be a break or something commercial?
No, we're talking to this one microphone and having a very informal broadcast.
Oh,
We're
I
live
see.
on Twitch right now
Oh, you're live on Twitch.
because YouTube won't accept it.
In the air.
Yeah, it's such a
Our
swear
way.
word for you too many times. It's no man's fault.
Yeah, you know what? I got canceled.
Yeah, but the problem is, but the thing is on my channel, I warn the audience for mature language, so he's good to go.
Actually, I would say that I don't think we would have had to ring the little bell or buzzer very many times in this game. Do you guys? I haven't really heard much.
No.
They've been on pretty good behavior.
So you're on Twitch. What's the thing on Twitch? Is Sports Broadcast Solutions something else?
Nope, it's my Twitch.
What's your Twitch?
Yeah. I do Twitch on the side, so
What's your Twitch?
twitch.tv/Illini Ryan. I broadcast, I play video games on there, talk sports, so.
So I could find you and I could listen. Ooh. These guys, look at the star camera here. I don't know your name.
That
Oh!
smoked right at the center field.
The wind has killed that.
Hopefully I didn't cause
That's the hardest hit ball they've hit.
No question. To
what kind of camera?
the seventh we go.
Yeah, top seven.
Top seven. Yep.
Do the back display and HDMI.
Let me, here, so.
Yeah, it took me about
1 second.
minutes today trying to figure it out.
You were able to? Okay.
Yeah.
So
And that's one away.
Are we top 7?
We are in the top of the seventh, baby.
Would be nice if that's close.
So you had to take this computer off because it wouldn't work.
Yeah. The Wi-Fi was janky.
we were using my laptop, which is probably 3-4 years
Oh,
old.
it was your laptop.
Yeah.
It wasn't even Kyle's.
Now Kyle's is over here.
Right. Why didn't you use that one? But he had that set up, I thought, right?
Well, some things were set up for some things, and the problem was there was time crunches, him having to be someplace else, and I got hung up in traffic, and we had some other people here, but we didn't have the computer here, and it just...
So Kyle was late with delivery.
No. He was here. I was a little late getting here, coming in from the city.
He couldn't set it up without.
Well, it's complicated.
Okay.
Rather than going into it,
That's okay.
we had hotspot issues. That was another problem.
Are you using your phone?
Well, we started out. We were supposed to use this jetpack that I had.
Yeah.
That I put 15 gigs on today, and
Okay, you're back, Mark.
I forgot.
Strike three, 2 down.
This is far more fun to talk about than
In the top of the 7th. Bob Vissolé has showed up here.
So it's just a party now.
It's not respecting the live mic here.
This is the podcast.
We have attempted to inform Bob of what's going on with our technical, but he is asking a lot of questions, which is standard Bob. A very curious mind.
which many
And a
are.
brilliant mind.
We're not prepared to really answer it in depth at this time.
I'm not.
We'll circle around back to that.
We'll get back to you later on that.
2 away as this has been a nice recovery. Gunnar Vega has found his rhythm. See if he can get on out of it. Good morning, good afternoon.
Yeah, he's actually settled down quite a bit from when he came in. He was pretty rocky. We didn't have command and location. Hitting his spots now and in a good rhythm, as you said.
Yeah, he's got a good pace to what's going on right there. Right back up at it, coming back at you. Off speed of the dirt. Pitch. First ball hit foul.
That fence was in the way.
Probably a good thing.
I would have.
You know, I think that Blue Jays cap has gotten to you.
I'm a defender. I can't hit a ball, but I can play defense. That's
Ground ball. Second baseman has time. Takes all of it and gets it.
You know, did you notice how the winter grass slowed that ball up? It's still kind of thick out there. Later in the summer, that ball is shooting through the infield.
It absolutely got eaten up. That was
I can't run that because I ran one 2 minutes ago.
keep it right here as we go to the bottom of the 7th. Max, what do you want people to know that we haven't gotten to tonight? As we, I know we have another game coming up tonight.
Yeah, actually, they're a season opener for the 24 division Owls and Pirates. The Owls are a new team that was going to start playing last year, but they opted out due to the COVID concerns, and this year they put it together and they're ready to go. And Pirates made up with both a mix of young and very veteran players, kind of a combination. Should be a good ball game.
Coming up at 8:40, actually not, because it's well past that right now. It's 8:49, so
They'll probably start 15 minutes after this game wraps up. That's generally what happens. The umpires need to go change gear. The base umpire will become the plate umpire, and so he needs to change his attire.
so
That first inning took a lot of time. That was a slow one.
yeah, it was. But we've been sailing along from
Yeah.
there, and
Actually, a pretty good ball game.
absolutely, I think you know if you're the Rippers, you're obviously super happy with the pitching performance you've gotten tonight. You've gotten enough offense. The Aces, you've hit some balls hard, and you're going up against an ace. So nothing to get you down starting the season.
Typically the strength of the Rippers, they win a lot of low-scoring ball games. They play pretty good defense. Their pitching is always very solid.
Yeah.
You know, they play it close to the vest. They don't do a whole lot more than they have to. You don't often see blowouts with them, but you see a lot of W's.
That's all that matters, right?
At the end of the day,
Curious question from a newbie, as this is my first ever game.
sure.
How many home runs go down?
Well, once we went to wood bats, the home run production changed. But I'll tell you, this particular field, when we first started using it, we were using -5 bats, and they had. This was then not being used by a college, it was a high school field mostly in amateur ball. The fences, they moved them back when Robert Morris came here. They moved them back 40, 50 feet.
Really?
Yeah, to where their normal college dimensions.
That's a tall 400 out there.
Well, it's actually 398 point something, but it had to be 400 for regulation. But they couldn't push home plate back any further. As you can see, we're pretty close into the backstop over here.
Yeah, that's very true.
But they did push left field. Left field used to be 315. I think it's like 335 now. Yeah, same thing with right field. You got to poke it.
First pitch hit on the ground, over to third, and we nice and easy, 5-3 to start the bottom of the 7th.
But to answer your question, there are a number of home runs hit every year. I would say if you combine from the different ages together, not too many on the higher, older end. If they hit one there, it's one that somebody missed it and they couldn't in the outfield and it rolls to the fence. But I'd say probably 30, somewhere around 30 in a season out of maybe 600-700 games. It's not that many.
Yeah.
A lot of doubles. You see a lot of doubles.
Nice. Yeah.
And when the wind's blowing out here, which it does sometimes, there's a lot of balls hit over that right field fence by left-handed hitters.
Especially by this gentleman at the plate, probably.
He's hit his share.
David Arnold up there for the final time tonight. Perhaps thinking about taking one deep. That's
Not with that bitch.
a little bit high, a lot bit high, a lot bit in. Get the shift on.
Yeah, I was just noticing that. Did you catch the shift with your side here? Look where the second baseman is.
They're shifting this man?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
3 balls and no strikes. You don't.
Get the feeling he's pitching around him.
I think if you're 99, you're swinging here no matter what. No, he'll take this base.
They need runs.
Yeah.
They need runners.
Yep, they do. Exactly. And you gotta.
That is some team right there. You wouldn't have seen that from me. Down 5-0 in the 7th. I'm swinging.
Yeah.
1-run game, I would have done it.
I don't think-
5-run game, no way.
I don't think he came too close with most of what he threw.
No,
there.
he didn't.
Which I really don't know why he wouldn't just challenge him. Nobody on
Lefty.
base. Just go after him, challenge him. Mano a mano.
Yep. Ground ball could end it. Pitch outside for a ball. You ever seen the movie Dazed and Confused?
Yes.
Get a little bit of that going out of the mouth.
Might be the hair.
Yeah. Low. 2 balls and a strike. Thank you to everyone who, Max, thank you for having us out here
Oh,
tonight.
it's our pleasure. I'm excited to look at the finished product and to listen to it, of course.
In the air, on the infield. First baseman Shuchuk is stumbling around. He drops it,
You got the first out in second, though.
and he will get the out at second.
Guaranteed out on that play, one way or the other.
Oh no, what a
Double play. And we have a controversy here.
wouldn't be drama.
So the basic premise of what they're saying here is even though he touched the base, if you give up the base on the baseline going the wrong way, it's sort of like rounding the base the wrong way.
That's whether it's the right call technically or not. That's the right call. Let's not end it on that.
I think 5-0 lead. It's a judgment call.
It's a judgment call.
I didn't see what. I
Not
didn't see
alone.
exactly what happened.
Well, what happened is he came here when he thought the ball was being caught. He saw the guy coming back to the base. He stopped and turned around and started to go back.
Right.
You can't really baseball's a game of details, traditions.
Good curveball, got it. Down to their final strike are the Aces tonight.
Chooch might tell you that he missed that ball on purpose, knowing that he had a shot at a double play.
He might tell you that. I
know that's not what he was trying to do, but he might tell you that.
Max, we look forward to being out here next time. And that was strike 3 called, and that is going to end it.
Okay. I think we have a great job here, gentlemen. I don't think we really need to do a post-game interview because we really got everything. I think we got a lot of verbal content.
I think we're there. Thank you so much for putting on the Twitch tonight. Thank you to Max Rising, the president of the CNMSBL. Thank you to Bob Visselay for showing up and giving us a little extra encouragement and good effort had by all tonight. Stephen Ryan, thank you so much for your help. And Eric, you're going to dominate this league. I saw you asking Max a lot of questions. Thank you for your help tonight as well. Congratulations to the Rippers. They take it 5-0. We'll see you next time.